Yeah, you can start.
Hello. Mitro, we
Hello.
are back.
CR.
Right. So what do we have here, CBB?
We have me eating something. So you doing the introductions.
Okay. So, hello everyone. We have Fizzy with us. We have Jam with us. Jam is unfortunately muted.
Self muted.
And
Let's be very clear here. Self muted.
yes. And it's me, Friction here. Okay. So what do we have here? We have the lower bracket eliminator, and so these are the two teams which lost their first game, and courtesy of which they are now in the lower bracket eliminator. So one of the team goes home, right?
Yes, they do. Or I mean, they are sitting at home, so they go to bed.
Yep,
Hopefully.
they go to bed. So we have Kizaru's team. Kizaru, Momo Boy, Domingo Chavez with Momo Boy. Then there is Asim, also Dr. Amin. Don't give a fuck. And Triple E. I don't want to say Triple E's entire name
Yeah,
because it is very long.
exactly. We are not educated, you guys. Please don't.
Yes, we from India. Okay, I will not say anything.
Me English not so good.
Okay, so we have Fighter. Then we have Kill Switch Engage, who is also Overlord. Then there is D3, also known as Anna. We have Gamer, who has not joined the lobby yet, and Swag Mera Desi. So Vivek.
Who's also not joined the lobby, by the way.
Yep, he's also awaiting the.
Casting this beautiful match is Friction and me, two of the best casters in the business, to be honest.
Sasta OD Pixel with
Exactly.
everyone.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I would like to
I
be
think.
insane here. Just saying. Sasta insane.
Okay. Looking at, I think so. Kizaru will probably play mid, right? So let's look at the roles. So mid, I think here it will be Kizaru,
Yeah, most probably, yes, yes. Well, not most
and
probably.
that side I think Fighter.
Yeah.
Uh, Domingo Chavez in position 4, if I'm not wrong.
Uh, yeah, yeah. Today he will be playing 4 because you have Triple E, you don't want to give Triple E 4. You want him to
Yep.
play a important role in the team.
Yep. So I think this side D3 will probably be position 4. Uh, I'm looking at Swag Mera Desi. Oh, wait, I think Swag Mera Desi and D3 can support, and he can put Gamer, Fighter, and Kill Switch Engage will probably go for 4.
Makes
So
sense.
their team composition, like, they can experiment a lot with it because Swag Mera Desi usually is an offlane player. He plays Dragon Knight, he plays Axe,
Uh huh.
and I think one or two more tanky heroes. Those are his best heroes. And if he plays support, there is Winter Wyvern, there is Mirana. He can play support Invoker as well. So
True.
that's his pool. So he can play both the roles. And with I think Gamer can also support, like his primary role is support, but he's an extremely good carry as well. So
Makes
we'll
sense.
look forward to who plays what. And on the Radiant side, I think the roles are pretty like fixed, right?
Yeah, they
So
are.
Domingo Chavez probably will play 4 or 5.
Yeah, right. Ame
But
prefers playing 5.
yeah,
He
so
likes to play heroes like IO and Oracle and all that, you know. So,
correct. Don't give a fuck is their carry and triple offlane. Kizaru, the captain, right?
right. The most important person in the team, the captain.
Yep.
So, I feel like with Radiant and Dire have a lot of heroes in their pool because you know Dada's pool, Fighter's pool. You know, it's not like
Yeah.
Radiant. I feel on so they're like what I mean to say is like they can go for something you might consider unconventional.
Hmm.
On the other hand, I'm pretty sure that Triple E, Ameem, and Kizaru are the three players with the deepest pool because rather those are the three heroes you want to stop. Those are three players you want to stop. As if you're dire, you want to stop these three people, and if I am stopping somebody, I would much rather stop Triple E's game because he's one of the best offlaners I have seen in our group, and if you give him
Yeah.
space or time to do what he wants to do, he will carry the game by himself. He won't even need anybody else.
Yep, yep, yep. For sure. I think very stable offlaner, and I think for these guys, the safe lane is also going to be like it's a good lane, like with Dr. Ameem and Frnz,
Yeah.
both really good at their role.
Right.
It'll be interesting.
DGF.
I'm just curious about what Tire will play in, like who will they play offlane. I'm curious about that because carry, I think kill switch and uh, gamer should be doing carry,
Right.
and even so, if Swag Mera this week goes offlane, so I don't know. Okay, you'll need to invite Swag, but
I yeah. I don't. I think I
I
already
don't
invited him.
in your friend list.
No, I don't need him to be in my friend list.
Why is that?
Guild.
Ah, okay. Gamer. Gamer is here. Gamer is here. I'm really excited for this match. I think coordination wise, if you look at it, Tire is slightly better because these guys have been playing with each other for a long time.
Right.
Except let's say, and I think in recent times, Fighter, Gamer, and D3, they have been playing a lot, like multiple games, and they have really strengthened their bonding over time.
Right.
So they, like communication wise, also they might be at an edge over the opponent.
I feel like with given the I don't know. I feel like given the issues that they played last time, the issues that played themselves last time, I feel like communication might actually be harder for
No,
the
no, no.
Dire.
They like in terms of communication, they like if they use it properly, they can be better coordinated than the Radiant.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, that makes sense because that is what I'm saying. Like their communication is probably their only weakness, actually, because yeah, you tilt.
If they sort that up, I
Yeah,
think they can play together really well.
right.
So
So
also, if you look at it, both the teams, I think what happened? Where these guys
oh, they came there. Huh? It's a single match.
single match. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. That was the captain of the Radiant, Kizaru.
Wanting more games.
Yeah. And you know what? It's fair. You want more chances to win.
No, but the thing is, I mean, it's very brutal for people who lose their first match. I mean, obviously they get one more chance,
Right.
but it is just one chance. For example, if you win your first match like we did,
Right.
then you have a bigger cushion. Like you have three games in the upper bracket, three games in the lower bracket. We have now.
True. True. And I mean, I like the format of this time. I,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think because of lesser teams, we were able to do that.
I
It's
mean,
just a flaw.
no, I mean, yeah, sure. I was just talking about like I like the format because I was one of the organizers. So I'm kind of
You
biased.
contributed nothing to it.
I'm kind of
It
biased.
was my idea for best of all.
It was your idea, but I executed. It's execution.
Ah, tell.
Execution matters, bro. Hmm.
Where is this guy?
Swag's game is updating. He hasn't played for a long time, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think probably a week or so. Maybe.
Oh, wait, week or so? I thought it was longer. I thought it was months or something.
No, no, he was there. I'll just check his last game. 16th of November. Oh, long time.
Yeah,
No, because remember him. It's what, 3 weeks?
yeah.
No, because I remember playing with him one game.
Oh, okay.
We played once recently.
So, okay. So do we have any update on Swag though? Is he in the Discord? Can we go find out? Friction?
Just give me a minute.
Yeah.
I'll check.
Yeah. While he's gone, I'm your only source of entertainment. And you know what? I have to say, I love the team names. Like this is amazing. And I don't know. If I was a betting man, who would I bet on? It's a tough game to bet on, honestly, guys, because both teams, obviously, like all teams they're picked to be equally good or something. Everyone picks the best players. Best coordination and everything. So, assuming if both the teams are playing their best, let's put it that way. If both the teams are playing their best, I would have to give the edge to Karelaude. But that's just an edge. But I feel like if there were some other issues, if it's not a perfect game, I think the real Slim Shadys will, capitalize on that because they are more of an aggressive team than Karelaude. That's just my personal opinion. Oh, Friction's back. Sorry.
So you said Carol Loud.
Yeah.
Whom are you talking to?
Oh, I was talking to myself and people because I was just thinking if I was a betting man, who would I bet on? So if both the teams are playing their best, I would bet on Karelaude. But if there are even some minor issues, I believe the real Slim Shadys will take it.
I think he's in game.
Okay. I have already invited him. I mean, I will do it again because I'm nice that way. Is he in game? I still see him offline.
I think I messaged KGK, not stay back, log Discord channel. Yeah, he's in game. Swag Mirror is in game. You want to invite him?
I did. I'll invite again. I'll do it again. Where is he? I don't know. I still says offline. Invite to lobby. Okay. Huh. So, do you think we'll have any cheese picks? I mean, both the sides have R Cordon as a cheese pick, or I don't consider Naga as a cheese pick.
Sniper Kizaru.
Sniper Kizaru? Okay. Interesting. Fighter did play Sniper though in front against. That was our first game, my first game. That Fighter played Sniper, and
These guys played against you or me?
Gamer played against me. Kizaru played against you.
Okay.
Yeah, DGF Dusa. Remember it that way.
Yeah,
Yep, remember it that way.
yeah. Now
Yeah.
I think Ursa was it?
I think yeah, you were playing Ursa. You were playing Ursa. Cobra was no, not Cobra. Sorry, Silverhawk was playing Wind Ranger. Your offlane was I want to say
Tidehunter.
Bristleback. Oh, Tidehunter. Yeah, no blink Tidehunter. Yes.
No blink Tidehunter.
Yes. No blink solar crest refresher Tidehunter.
That's
Yeah.
how it
Yeah. That's how you remember.
You want to put put the link of the because I'll
Oh,
the stream link.
yeah.
Put it in Discord.
Yeah, sure. उसको मैसेज मत करो, इन गेम तरह है. ओ पीसी हैंग हो रहा है उसका. Oh, he's here. He's in the lobby. Okay, we have both the teams here. So I'm just gonna ask this. Uh, I don't know why. I don't know why nobody's saying anything.
Suzuki, just a minute. I'll be back. Just a minute.
Yeah, no issues. No issues. And let's see who's winning the toss. The toss was won by Kizaru-iwnl. Kizaru's team, basically. Okay, the game has started, boys. Let's do this. Okay, so Team Kizaru won the toss and chose second pick. And the players are connecting. Okay, everyone is here. So Kizaru, Team Kizaru, who won the toss, they picked second pick, and so they are going to dire because the real Slim Shadys picked Radiant. Let's look at the bans. What will be interesting is because both the sides have such a deep pool, deep hero pool. I think it comes to the conversation of who outdrafts the other team, or maybe like can you even outdraft the other team? For example, the real Slim Shadys ban Oracle and Night Stalker, which are really good heroes for Carolina. You know, Dr. Amin plays a really good Oracle, and Triple E is a really ferocious Night Stalker player. And on the team, the side of Carolina, they ban Grim, which is pretty conventional. Grim has been kind of like a destructive force in these lobby games, or even in tournament games. So they've chosen to take off Grim, and they've chosen to take off Pudge, because the real Slim Shadys has, if I'm not wrong, at least two Pudge players that I know of. So let's see what the real Slim Shadys go for. I feel interesting. So now that Grim is out, what would be their they can just pick something as simple as Lion. You never know. But with these two teams, that's what I'm saying. With these two teams, it's they can pick anything and play anything, which is probably a really good thing to have in your team, by the way. Disruptor. Oh, so this is a D3 party Disruptor. He's a really good Disruptor player. He's phenomenal, honestly. So they leave the Pudge for oh yeah, actually Real Slim Shadys has 3 Pudge players: Fighter, Quill Switch Engage, and D3 party. So that was a really good ban. And so we have a 4 Disruptor, possibly, or a 5. And Carolode goes for Vengeful. It's probably a 5 Vengeful, I want to say, but they could probably fix it as 3 as well. And Chaos Knight. Interesting. And Real Slim Shadys immediately pick Axe for Swag Mera Desi, who I've been told is a really great Axe player. So let's see. I'll judge him because I have played more than 400 games or 50 games roughly on Axe. So you could say I have a really bad understanding of the hero, honestly, guys. I suck at the hero, but I can judge others. You know why? I am a caster. That's what I not get paid to do. and they're digging into the reserve time. And they banned Dusa. It's pretty standard ban. You don't want to play against Dusa. It's a really tanky late game carry, which and to be honest, DGF don't give a fuck Dusa. Pretty much solo carried the game last game. I mean, they did lose in the end, but they pretty much solo carried it. And yes, Carolaude bans PL. Not really surprising either. Nobody wants to play against heroes like PL and Dusa. And then Real Sim Shadys ban Bristleback. So they see, that's the thing though. This Chaos Knight can be flexed as a 3. Nobody knows. The Carolaude bans the Juggernaut, the pretty standard ban. Interesting. And they ban Lion. Interesting. So they're banning a Lion. PL's out of the pool. CK is already picked. What are Real Slim Shadys thinking of? Are they going for an illusion hero? And if so, which one? As of now, Carolaude doesn't really have a good hero who can handle illusions. They might get that later in the draft, but they ban Naga. As I suspected, they might have gone for Naga. It's like I'm drafting for either of the teams. So pretty good. And Carolaude has picked an IO again. That is an interesting hero. So they want to. They did not ban the Real Sim Shadys. Did not ban the IO because there's no, they don't really. We don't really have a lot of IO players. But a meme IO is pretty good. The only other player that I know who plays IO is Nusrat Ambako Jam. No, he plays an offlane IO, so that's different. So this is probably a 4 IO with a 5 Venge. Now this needs to be seen if it's CK IO who go in like offlane or is it CK Venge who go in the safe lane. Fun part to see here is that Ancient Apparition is still not banned, so they can actually negate the IO itself by picking Ancient Apparition, and they've gone for an Invoker. So who's probably Fighter 0 is a mid Invoker. So they've already revealed their mid. And they're again digging into the reserve time. They still don't have a 4, assuming the Disruptor is a 5, they still don't really have a 4 hero. And I'm pretty sure they're not going to pick a core here. This could be a 4 Invoker, but you never know. Remember guys, this is an elimination match. So whoever wins this goes on to play Friction's team, the T, for a best of 3. Those games will follow right after this one, so not going to take a lot of time. They go for a Sven. Interesting. right on the outside, it feels like the real Slim Shady's lineup as a lineup that can be kited really hard, and Carolina picks a sniper right away because they know that they're probably not getting the sniper in the next round. Hi, Friction. Hi.
Hey, sorry man, I couldn't hear you.
No, it's alright. Understandable.
Oh, as I said, sniper
Y-
outside.
Yeah. So they like both the teams have actually revealed their course. What is interesting to me is the real Sim Shadys have actually, assuming that they're not going for a 4 invoker, they've literally revealed all their heroes. Which at this point I think it is actually 4 invoker, just saying. But I feel like of. Oh, sorry, you're saying?
No, no. What I was saying was, Invoker gives you that option that you can choose, right? And now, since they know that there is a sniper, they can think of something.
True, true. I feel like they shouldn't have gone for a ancient apparition. Like that was open against an IO. Isn't that a good pick? Conventional as well, I guess. But then they would have lacked stuns. They really like with before Invoker they had really no lockdown per se except Axe Call.
Now we have stun also.
Yeah. And they don't want to give DJAF his Wraith King or LS. What do you think DJAF will play here?
Gameplay chaos, man.
Oh, yeah. So you think this is not an offlane CK? I feel like this is an offlane CK.
No, they still have that option of shifting him to core because CK is not a very bad against Mugen.
Oh, instant Tinker pick. Okay.
Interesting.
So this is Dada mid, right?
It could be fighter tinker also. I mean, Dada can very well switch them.
Okay. Now I feel. Oh no, but they have the gamer, right? Wait. Uh, I actually don't understand.
If you look at it, Disruptor is going to be TPR.
Right.
Swag is playing Axe,
Right.
and the rest three, I don't know.
Exactly. Thank you. I knew that much by even before if you hadn't told me that. Even though I would have known that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna learn something today. I was like, okay, no.
No, but you know what?
Hmm.
Swag Invoker mid when he plays mid, he's exceptional at hitting Swag mirrors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. But considering Axe here, I don't know. I think he'll spam.
Interesting. I mean, looking at the lineup, Invoker has to be 4 here. I mean, there is no other way for the hero.
Yeah, yeah, obviously.
So I just don't know if it is the gamer playing Invoker because he used to ask for Invoker in lobby matches. He wanted to try that hero out. So it could be the gamer Invoker, and then it's a.
With gamer to carry and fighter can play Invoker 4.
Actually, yeah, right. See, this is the versatility that we were talking about earlier, guys. That these guys can pretty much play any hero and play any positions as well. So that's really something that's going on for them. And Carolina is really digging into their reserve time
Yeah,
to go for their last pick.
I don't know what. How much time there is left?
5, 4,
All right. What do you think?
Ursa.
Ursa Warrior.
Okay. Okay. Ursa against Axe, pretty good. Elaine and
Is a good pick.
yeah, and it is a triple E. It is an offlane CK. So it is fighter invoker, and the gamer Sven. I think this is a 4 invoker.
I feel Dire is slightly greedy. If you look at it, even Io needs a little bit of farm.
Yeah.
Not much.
I feel like Dyer's on a timer here. I feel like Ursa will fall off if I think Tinker and Sven can carry harder than an Ursa sniper can, just because of the nature of the heroes.
But
So
thing is, these guys have good like killing potential. Not early game, but they can probably if they find
right.
if they find let's say an Invoker or something. Oh, is it?
Can,
Oh,
mine is clear, right? Yeah. Oh
uh,
wait, I'm the cameraman. I keep forgetting that. Okay, so welcome to the Eliminator match
do one thing,
again.
Diggy.
Yeah.
Increase my volume on Discord.
Oh, hang on. Have I reduced your volume in Discord? Yours is full. User volume 200%.
I don't know why my voice is not coming. I think
You can disconnect and reconnect if you want to, and we can try that
no,
out.
it's something to do with OBS.
Oh,
If you
okay.
go to OBS output capture,
Okay.
uh, so audio mixer, you go to output capture,
Right.
and
I'll.
in that settings,
Right.
enhance audio properties,
Okay.
there is you can increase the volume or something.
Uh, it's a volume percent, 100%. I'll just put that on, I guess. Can you hear? Is it better now, Jam? Well, I mean, he won't hear it for the next 200 seconds actually.
Yeah. But Jam keep checking so that we'll next 200 seconds. I think we are still paused here.
Yeah. We have some time. But let's quickly go through it. So this is a position 1 Ursa with a mid sniper, position 5 probably IO, 4 Venge and 3 CK on the side of the Dire, and on Radiant we have a 3 Axe, 4 Invoker, position 5 Disruptor, 1 Sven and a mid Tinker. So I believe that I feel like Radiant have a really good late game scaling as opposed to the Dire. Dire really have like two heroes who can scale well. That's at least that's my opinion. I could be wrong. Dire might prove me wrong. And there's a tendency for
There, I think IO is a really good thing. If you look at it,
right,
IO can let's say connect to CK, Ursa, Sniper, all of them, and give them attack speed.
true, true.
So it's slightly better.
Yeah, I'm
But if you look here, I think yeah, fighter invoker, right?
yeah fighter invoker. It's position 4. Fighter invoker.
Gamer is Sven.
Yeah, gamer Sven. And that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. That I feel like uh, the Radiant lineup has both capabilities. They can team fight and they can go for pickoffs. While Dire are strictly located around, they have to take a pickoff before they can do anything on the map.
True, true. And I think one good thing is with IO they can find Tinker. Like they can just reload back. If in a fight they can just reload behind Tinker and go for
True. And
something.
right. And on the other hand, if Sven and Invoker and Tinker and everyone's going on somebody, the IO can save them too. So they have. I mean, the IO can be. The IO is really crux this game for the Dire to work their magic. I feel
Yep.
is really crucial.
Okay.
So there's not probably going to be any rune action. It's just probably going to be 2 runes split. The Dire's making their way to the bottom. The Radiant's making their way to the top 2 runes. So offlane CK, do you think he'll go for like he has queued an armlet? I think he goes for armlet, maybe one more item and then axe. I mean, axe is pretty crucial on offlane CK, right?
Yeah. Axe,
I I don't know what does offlane CK go here. Does he go
I think
blink?
he can probably go blink and assault.
Right.
That
This
could be one.
right. Because I don't really see a way for Dire to initiate on fights. How do they initiate fights? Do they swap somebody in? Is that their initiation?
Is an option. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it's really ability based and not item based. Like it's really simple for Radiant. You just have a blink on axe, he goes in, and then you follow up. Yeah, it's a bit more nuanced for the Dire, I feel.
Once Jam gives us an update about the
No.
voice quality and voice.
Right.
Once we have that, also if you look at OBS in audio output capture, you can probably increase the volume over 100%.
I can.
So that is also an option. You can make it 120, 125 or something.
I'll put it 150. I just don't wanna sound like I am shouting. I hope that's not what happens in the end.
No, that this happens here with OBS. I think some settings
Okay.
your voice is more clear.
Ah.
Okay, let's look at last hits.
Right. Oh yeah. Right.
Thinker 1 deny.
Man, and Sniper too. So, where do you think you will see your first blood, if anywhere?
I don't know. I think if these guys
One sec. Second with the low about.
Oh.
okay. Make it 200. Easy.
But did it improve